Hello everyone, what is up? My name is Jake, Short the Dog, and the FIFA 12 demo actually came out today, and I downloaded it, and I have, since actually playing this game that you're watching, I have played a lot more of it. This was like my second game, and I think it's on professional difficulty. I'm not sure. It might be on semi-pro, but I don't actually remember changing it. But I don't know. I'm not the best at FIFA. I only win 1-0. So it's not the most interesting. It's not the most exciting, should I say, gameplay in the background. But it is gameplay, nonetheless. I probably should have got a bit of a more high-scoring one. But first off, I want to say, like, wow, Barcelona are going to destroy this FIFA. I mean, they were great in FIFA 11, but in FIFA 12, wow, like Messi's 95, Villa is 91, 92, Xavi and Iniesta, Puyol's 88, Piqué 87, Valdez 87, you know, just like crazy numbers. Pedro 85, Sanchez 84. Yeah, oh god, they are just tank. They are so tank. But so yeah, this little game, Barcelona, Man City. You get the teams you can play as in the demo: Barcelona, Marseille, Borussia Dortmund or something from Germany, Man City, Arsenal, and I think that's it. And Milan, AC Milan. I think that is all. I think that's the 6 teams. And yeah, it's okay. Like it's like it looks the same. Like to look at it, you would think it is the same game as FIFA 11. But I suppose it is. There's a little bit difference when you're playing. Like I don't know if this is intentional or this is just. I don't know if this is like a weird glitch in the demo or something like that. But I don't know about you guys. But in FIFA 11, I would use holding down B. This is Xbox. I think that's X for PS3. I would hold down B, and that would make the player that you are not. Like the player that, like you know how you're always one player, like there's always an arrow pointing at one of your guys. The player that you are not, the guy that's nearest you, would then run onto the person on the ball. So then you'd have 2 people closing one person down on the enemy team, so it makes it a bit easier to take the ball off them. So like B was always like follow, as a different player. But in this game, like you'll notice it a lot in the game you're watching in the background. B just makes them like lunge their foot out now. And it doesn't actually make people follow. I don't know if they've changed that intentionally, or if it's just something to do with the demo, or maybe that isn't happening. Maybe it's just me going slightly crazy. I don't know, but that is what I kind of noticed when I was playing it. So I'm not sure really. Another thing I noticed, the ball, like, it's really weird. Like the shooting can be so like incredible differently, you know what I mean? Like one time you could think you were shooting quite powerfully and it like basically just rolls, you know, like really close to the ground, and one time it will just it's just soar way over the goal. So I think right now when you do finesse shots, you can actually get a little bit more power in them as you could in FIFA 11, and they will they'll still be quite near the ground. They won't be as high as they were in FIFA 11. So I would take that as a plus. I like to hold down B while shooting. I like that because it makes me, you know, the longer I hold it down, the more chance I'll have of scoring if I'm doing a finesse shot now in FIFA 12. That's what I think. Anyway, another thing I noticed, which people might think it's not that big of a deal, but I kind of do, the music in the menu and that is actually kind of good. I really liked, I don't know if anyone bought it, because I don't think it was that popular, the FIFA 2010 World Cup game. The music in that was amazing. I loved that music a lot, and they've sort of gone back to that sort of style, like the sort of Africa sort of music, like, well, at least for a few songs I've seen anyway. And there's a few like indie rock I think in it as well. And yeah, the songs are looking quite good. And yeah, as I said, people might not think that is a big deal, but like when you're on Ultimate Team, you know, just browsing if you want to try and buy someone, you're just browsing, checking your team. If you're not doing something else completely, or you've got the volume turned down, the music's going to be playing. So you're going to want to have good music playing, you know, while you're just browsing to listen to, which is nice. And FIFA always seems to have good music. Really, there's always that one song. Like I don't know about you guys, but I always use my track list. Like you can take the songs you want to play and when you don't want to play and stuff like that. I always use that, and there's always a good free songs that I've always got like ticked on a FIFA that I like a lot. So the music's good. I like that. Another thing, I'm really looking forward to Ultimate Team. They hyped Ultimate Team up a lot in the trailer. So that's apparently the Ultimate Team is going to be really good, and it just looks kind of good. Like you can't play it in the demo, but like you can like hover over it and you'll see like the background. It looks nice. I think like a lot of people that I've talked about this demo like it a lot, but I think it's just a sort of, you know, it's different. You know, it's a new game basically. I think a lot of FIFAs have that on them. Like a new FIFA will come out, and like for the first week, everybody will be like, oh, this is so amazing, and then it'll just be sort of the same. I don't want to sound like a downer on that, but that does seem to be the case in a lot of new FIFAs, which I hope isn't. I hope I do actually really like this game once it actually does come out. Career mode looks quite cool. I think there's like advanced injuries or something like that, which is, I don't know if that's a good thing, because I always get annoyed when my players get injured. But apparently there is like some form of new injury thing, which will be cool. And it showed you a bit of career mode in the trailer as well. It looks a bit more fancy. And that's good. But one thing I do hope they do with the career mode though, FIFA 11 career mode was horrible for not being able to buy players. Like since FIFA 11 was new and there was loads of new signings, anyone that is a recent new signing, like anyone that like no one really knew of, and then came to a popular club, like for example Izagirre, he came to Celtic, and he's really good for Celtic. He's injured now, but he's really good for Celtic. He's one of Celtic's best players, in my opinion. When he came, he was a new signing, and he was new to FIFA 11 for Celtic, obviously. And you couldn't sign him along with like half the other Celtic team because he was new to Celtic as a signing. It's like you can't sign him because he's new and he doesn't want to move. That really annoys me. I hope that isn't in career mode. I hope if you have the money, you should be able to buy him. In my opinion, in career mode, I hope they've gone back to that. Because in FIFA 10, in FIFA 10, it was really easy to buy players. Like I was actually doing a Celtic manager mode, and I had a lot of good players, so that was good. You just needed to offer them a good wage and offer the club a good sum of money. So I hope it is a lot easier to buy players in career mode, because I like career mode. If you ever get tired of losing in Ultimate Team or whatever, you can always just come onto career mode in like an offline sort of thing and just chill out and manage a good team and have a good time. So yeah, overall opinion, FIFA 12 isn't bad. I can't say much because you know, the game isn't out yet and I haven't played that much, but if you want to go buy it, it is out on the Xbox Marketplace today, 13th of September. Anyway guys, that has been my little summary of the FIFA 12 demo. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like the video if you did, and yeah guys, I'll speak to you all soon. Alright guys.